EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll be taken down. A big play for Jacksonville. The gain is 64.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Shooting. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now, going to throw right away. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's loose at the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Swing this one out to White. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. He's to the 45. And he will be taken down. But what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls into his leap.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Hey, line. Same frame.
Lawrence going to give it to Jinton. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Now Lawrence will find his running back, White. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here's a 24. Tomato.
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get about 5. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Red. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Play action. Stroud. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Look the hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Hey, stop.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right.
Crowd to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans extend their advantage to 14-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here's Noel. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Room to run past midfield. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 34-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Tony, hey, uno more. Yeah.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Josh Hines-Allen. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a second consecutive play. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Rip, 23. That's so easy. 13, move.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
In motion is Myers. Second down, Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Third, they need 8.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey.
Throwing is Lawrence. On the move left. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Focus, hot!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the quick, right?
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, Sahat. Same frame.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
On red.
On the handoff, it's White.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, easy, route.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Hey, kill. Red on red.
Man in motion here is Washington. On first and 10, Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To throw is Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. A run now on second down. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Take right open. All right, let's go.
Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chuki. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Lawrence on the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
They'll run over center with White. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Lawrence now. Escaping to his left. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding. Get out of bounds.
Oh, he doesn't clear away, and the ball's out. And the Texans Texans are going to come up with it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free. And
oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets to run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence now on second down. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully,
and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
No.
All right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
All right. 19.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll run here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now here's Lawrence. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. Here is 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Red on red. Hey, James, attack.
Now Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got screens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
30 left. Let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, uno more. Oh, ready?
On play action. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Easy. Read a 44. Read a 44. Rip, 23.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That screen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Hey, go! Hey.
On the ground, here's Cheaton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Throwing is Lawrence. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. To throw is Lawrence. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Red on the red. Hey, Soko, behind.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run!
They'll run. It's 2. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This kick is good. He got it. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Houston, good night, everyone.